Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Time to have some more fun here. 2026 Topps Series 1 Jumbo Box action. Pick your team. We just ripped one of these this afternoon for our lunch break, tossing the box around. Hobby Jumbo exclusive sand glitter parallels in here. A couple of rainbow foils, things like that. We have had team logo parallels, some nice aqua foil parallels, gold sand glitter parallels, lots of cool stuff. We'll see what we can find in this one. One auto, one relic. This is pick your team. The sidebar should actually be correct this time. If you were watching earlier this afternoon, I had the sidebar outdated by a day. Figured it out one pack in. This time it should be good. If for some reason something is off, just let me know. Give me a shout. You know the deal. We'll take care of things. Cool. Not much else to do here, but crack this thing open and get started. Hope everybody's having a fine start to their weekend. All right. Squared away there. Bring a couple stands over. Set our silver packs there for now until we find better stuff to replace them. All right, lights ready. Cameras ready. Action. Started off with Pavin Smith, Sean Manaea, Hayden Birdsong, Future Stars, Royals Muscle, Jerkson Profile, Ben Rice, Kobe Thomas, Nico Horner, Joey Bart, Jordan Beck, Josh Young, Owen Casey, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Brady House, Jacob Wilson, Francisco Alvarez, Roman Anthony, Baseball BFFs. I'm going to go ahead now while I'm thinking of it and skip ahead to a few from the back. Carlos Rodon, Kyle Teal, hopping to it, Reed Detmers, Will Vest, Tristan Peters, Daniel Schneeman, here's Singer, Logan Webb, Travis Manzardo, Ben Williamson, Warming Bernabel, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backhouse, and we've got Brady House rainbow foil. Nice. All right, that's going to Antonio. David Ortiz, throwback insert. All Topps team is Cal Rayleigh, Parker Messick, and Jacob Lopez. That was a nice pack for rookies. We've got like 4 to top load here. Roman Anthony, Brady House, and Owen Casey. All right, then a couple inserts. And we'll top load Brady House. Okay, can set that aside. Set that there. Nice little start. Rookies and pack 2. Bryce Miller, Luis Morales, Kyle Freeland, William Contreras, Nolan McLean, Michael Harris, Anthony Volpe, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Andrew McCutcheon, Castellanos, Ryan Ritter, Shane Smith, Gavin Sheets, Chad Stevens, TJ Friedel, Camilo Duvall, Anthony Siegler, Sean Burke, Stephen Kolek, Jorge Soler. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. CJ Kafis, Brenton Doyle, Evan Carter, Bob Seymour, Blaze Alexander just traded. Jacob deGrom. Kyle Karos. Perdomo. Back to Soler. Ober. Marcelo Meyer Future Stars. Cal Rayleigh RBIs. Carlos Navarez. Matt Strom. Otto Kemp. Lennon Sosa. We've got Nick Gonzalez. Some nice sand glitter action there. Yanquel Fernandez. Michael Bush. And Dominic Canzone. Top load this one here for Crispy. Rookies to the side. And we'll sleeve up insert. Insert. And sand glitter. Pack 3. Nolan Arenado. Estevez. Loperfido. Avila. Bryce Harper. Jeremy Pena. Jose Caballero. Garcia Ogasawara. Mickey Moniak. Victor Robles. Johnston. Gonzalez. Heim. Basalo. Casey Mize. Caminero. Carson Williams. Gavin Williams. Logan Gilbert. Alex Freeland. Rafael Devers. Chris Bubich. Eric Lauer. Peyton Tolle. Jose Altuve. Clayton Kershaw. Sonny Gray is out of 150. 113 out of 150 on the blue foil. Going to Antonio in St. Louis. After that, we have Austin Riley rainbow foil. Insert Kyle Schwarber. And greatest hits, Ronald Acuna. Will Warren. Jacob Mountain. Bo Naylor. Brian Wu. Carson Wisenhunt. Tyler Freeman. Dolis Garcia. Dylan Beavers. Vladdy Jr. All right, let's see. Sleeve. Rainbow foil. And we'll top load our blue here. Cool. Takes us to pack 4. Let's go ahead and grab some from back here. Corbin Carroll. Max Muncy. Victor Scott. Rangers Crochet Bryce Terang. Luke Keeschel. Aaron Judge, Jeffrey Springs, Kyle Freeland, William Contreras, Nolan McLean, Michael Harris, Anthony Volpe, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Andrew McCutcheon, Chad Stevens, TJ Friedel, Camilo Duvall, Siegler, Burke, Leiter, Gilbert, Riley Green, Josh Smith, Bubba Chandler, Athletics, Ronald Acuna, Hunter Brown, Alejandro Kirk, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Meyer, RBI leaders, Cal Rayleigh, Golden Mirror. Wow, they've gone foil with the Golden Mirror backs, huh? Makes it look even cooler. Rhett Lauder. That's a funny one. All right, Cincinnati. It's going to Swatters. That's cool. I like that they foiled the back like that. It's neat. Josh Young is rainbow foil. Juan Soto for a throwback. And Bobby Witt for the ticket insert. All right, sleeve up those. Rainbow foil. Had McLean there. The rest we can set there. And then Golden Mirror. foil on the front is also gold where it says top 75, which is a nice touch. That's nice. Cool. All right, let's boot Brady House. Takes us to pack 5. I feel like that might have been like the back of that right there. That looks like the back of an auto. See if I can sneak a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's going to be our auto. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stick that back there. Let it warm up a bit. You don't need to go ahead and spoil the auto too soon. So we'll make this pack 5 instead. Dylan Smith, Davis Martin, Diaz, Lara, Will Benson, Casey Schmidt, Cody Freeman, Angel Martinez, Chad Patrick, Jacob Marcy, Zach Neto, Caleb Durbin, Gustin Ramirez, Trey Turner, average leader, Spencer Strider, Dane Myers, Lucas Giolito, Metz, Olson, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, Mizarowski, New Age Athletics, Brian Bayo, O'Neill Cruz, Rodriguez, Donovan, Astros, Grant Taylor, Sand Glitter rookie, Lawrence Butler, throwback, greatest hits, Andrew McCutcheon, Cal Rayleigh, Troy Melton, Matthew Boyd, Spencer Horwitz, Gonzalez, Arias, Sosa, Perkins, and Murphy. Top load the Sand Glitter rookie. And the Mizarowski too. Couple inserts. Rookies to the side, and that puts us halfway through the break. 5 packs down, 5 to go. No hits pulled yet. Auto, I believe, is right over there, though. Trevor Rogers, Christopher Sanchez, Colson Montgomery, Max Schumann, Max Fried, Christian Moore, you see that? Shea Langoliers, Ronnie Mauricio, Kyle Stowers, Brian Hayes, Cubs, Julio Rodriguez, Taylor Trammell, Gosman, Barnett, Trout, Gibson Long, Aranda, Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Jacob Young, Athletics, Acuna, Hunter Brown, Kirk, Maxwell, Soler, Austin Wells, Rainbow Foil, Alex Freeland, Mookie Betts, Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester, Adam Frazier, Padres, Nick Kurtz, Peterson, Simpson, Style and Smiles, and Colton Cowser. Not much going in that pack. Let's try this one here. Johan Duran, Christian Campbell, RBI leaders Schwarber, Lawrence Butler, Brett Beatty, Dylan Cruz, Dodgers duo Dean Kramer, Zach Wheeler, Matt Shaw, Nationals Buxton, Lopez, Williams, Dodgers Seager, Waka, Abrams, Ole, Manzardo, Williamson, Bernabel, Stevenson, Bailey, Backhouse, JT Ginn, McMahon, Mizarowski, Owen Casey, Rainbow Foil. We're getting some nice Rainbow Foil rookies here. That one's going to Joe. Cool, Joe. Matt Olson, Tony Hawk. Adam Frazier. Padres, Nick Kurtz, David Peterson, Chandler Simpson, just like the last pack. Style Smile, Colton Hauser, Luzardo, and Bryce Matthews. Right. Back-to-back Mezarowskis. Top load this Owen Casey. Tony Hawk. Matt Olson. All right, 2 packs in the box. Relic's got to be in one of them. And then a pack to the side there, which I believe has our auto in it. Jack Caglione. It Takes Two. Gabriel Moreno, Trevor Larnach, Rhett Lauder, Max Fried, Jose Ramirez, Yuri Perez, Isaac Collins, Diamondbacks Acosta, Bautista, Trey Turner, Grant Taylor, Michael Bush, Nick Gonzalez, Kennedy Corona, Andrew Abbott, Rout, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Meyer, Cal Rayleigh, Carlos Navarez, Matt Strom, Otto Kemp, Lennon Sosa, let's jump ahead a little bit, Valencia Bogarts, Joe Rock, Jake Fraley, Heliot Ramos, Shohei Ohtani, Javi Baez, Stephen Kolek, Lazaro Estrada, Trey Turner, Sandglitter, Pete Alonso throwback, Jack Caglione profiles, that's cool, Jesus Luzardo, and Bryce Matthews. Oh, it is. Crispy, thanks. Yeah, you can see my phone sitting right there. And that's not possible because my phone is the camera. Cool. Let's get that fixed here. Old little webcam up there. The old little webcam that could. He tries his best. Let's leave these up here. What does Griffey have to say about Caglione here? Big time bat, smooth stroke, feels like the ball jumps off his barrel. These are just the most cliche sayings. No offense, Griffey. It's just funny. All right, this should have our relic. It does appear to have our relic. Oh, look at that. That's the same, what I thought was our auto in the other pack, but it's the relic in this pack. Okay, cool. Let's jump ahead to here. Cabrera, Brewers, Ellie De La Cruz, Dubon, Varsho, Jimmy Crooks, Aaron Judge, Kerry Carpenter, Josh Lowe, Tigers, Yelich, Pasquantino, Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prieto, Tatis, Walter Barrios, Banfield, Andrew Vaughn, Yastrzemski, Phillies, Jackson Merrill, Tommy Edman, Cortez, Ben Lively, Luke Rayleigh, Jeremiah Jackson, Jose Altuve, Sonny Gray, Red Sox, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, and Didier Fuentes. Gunnar Henderson. Why is this backwards? Is this a parallel? Yeah, that's cool. Pink parallel profiles. And here's our relic card. Junior Caminero. Nice. 2 out of 150. Going to Joe. And that's game used. Not player worn. Michael Bush Sand Glitter. Kyle Tucker throwback. And Randy Johnson for profiles. Okay, we'll top load this one. Get a thicker sleeve. Here's our relic. And that takes us to our last pack. Well, other than the silvers, which I'm going to put right here. Can't forget them. All right, last pack. Auto's back there-ish, so let's jump ahead to about there. Started off with Jonathan India, Kybert Ruiz, Cam Devaney, Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester, James Wood, Blake Snell, Contreras, Royals, Gunnar Henderson, Hernandez, McGreevy, Blue Jays, Sean Newell, Imanaga, Bednar, Ian Seymour, Brandon Fott, Cody Clemens, Dalton Rushing, Tarek Skubal, Rafaela McGill, Sonny Gray, Red Sox, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Fuentes, Singer, Logan Webb, Travis Adams. Romy Gonzalez is going to be gold out of 2026. But before we check it out, let's see here. Brian Abreu, Edison Barger, Jonah Tong, Paul Skeens, Kyle Teal. I want to... There we go. Here's our gold, Romy Gonzalez. Now, Sand Glitter, Felix Bautista. And autograph is Yanquil Fernandez going to the Rockies and Antonio. A Rockies autograph. There's the throwback Matt Chapman. Oh, we've got a bot. It's always from Discord where the bots are coming from here. Let's see if we can't get rid of that. Add to block list. See ya. All right. Sleeve and top load our auto here. We still got 2 silver packs, so don't go anywhere. Could have a bonus auto sitting in there. As I take care of these, I'll throw a quick plug. We have a random teams break coming up right now in 6 minutes. Now, before I went live, there was 2 spots left in that. I don't know if they were snagged or not. If they weren't, I'll take those last 2 spots. 466 out of 2026 on the gold here. But either way, we'll be going live with that at 9:30, so very short, very soon, very shortly. What else do I want to say? I also threw up a brand new break. I haven't posted about it on the socials yet or anything, but afternoon break, lunch break. We got a hobby of Series 1 and a mega box of Draft 2025 Bowman Draft mega box. A little mini mixer there. That's $9.95 a spot. That'll go live at 1 p.m. So if it's not full tomorrow by 1 p.m., we'll be ripping it Sunday at 1 p.m. But yeah, that'll be our next break, so take a look at that. Grab a spot if you'd like. It's right over on the website. Oh, that's backwards. Yeah, Crispy, that's funny. A few years back there. I know, CJ. Gosh, get him out of here. Okay, so when we had a color parallel, I don't think it was backwards. Now, I don't know if that means anything, but here we go. Jonah Tong, Brady House, and Roman Anthony. Okay, gotta like that start. Is it a what? We got, wow, this is a pack. Okay, I didn't even realize we got a bonus card here. Chase Burns and purple. Oh, the Chase Burns isn't an auto, though. Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that? Maybe it was a mistake, and you weren't supposed to get 2. That's wild. 2 color parallels. Cale Rayleigh, 132 out of 250. I mean, if it's not going to be a rookie, you can't complain about that. And Chase Burns, that's a nice one. 137 out of 150. Yeah, Cincinnati, between that and the gold mirror, I think they were the team. Well, that's nice. Top load this one as well. And we also have to top load Roman Anthony and Brady House. I'll top load Jonah Tong here too. It's a silver rookie. May as well. Yep, you got it, Crispy. Thinking the same thing. All right, silver pack number 2. No color this time. Bubba Chandler, Corey Seager, Aaron Judge, Cole Young. All right, that wraps up this one. Let's jump into the recap. Then I won't be gone but a couple minutes as we get everything flipped over for the Random Teams hobby. I'm also going to be ripping Kevin's Prism Blaster from the Super Bowl break, so that'll be cool. He won that from our squares, so I'll be ripping that at the end of the break if you want to stick around and see what he gets. That said, let's get to our recap, huh? Standard chunk of rookies. Standard bit of inserts. Not numbered parallels. Bautista. Not numbered. This one's numbered. Romy Gonzalez out of 2026. Michael Bush. Trey Turner. Austin Wells. Josh Young. Austin Riley. Nick Gonzalez. There you go, guys. Random Teams is sold out. Thanks, Crispy. That's tonight's. Tomorrow, I'm sure there's still plenty of spots. That's Random Teams with the draft. Tagging along. Here we go for our top-loaded stuff. Bubba Chandler, Cole Young, Jonah Tong, Brady House, and Roman Anthony, all silver packs. We had pink parallel Gunnar Henderson profiles, Jack Caglione profiles, a couple Mizorowskis, a couple Nolan McLeans, Owen Casey, Brady House, Roman Anthony, Kyle Teal, Owen Casey Rainbow Foil, Grant Taylor Sand Glitter, and Brady House Rainbow Foil. Back here, you just saw from our first silver pack, Cal Rayleigh and Chase Burns out of 250, out of 150. Relic, Junior Caminero, 2 out of 150. We had Sonny Gray, blue parallel out of 150. That was at 113. And a gold mirror, Rhett Lauder. That was cool. Future Stars. Autograph, Yanquil Fernandez. All right, guys. I'm out for now. Got to be quick because I should be live in 1 minute, less than that. So I'll get everything flipped over. I'll be back ASAP. Might be a minute or two late, but just stick around and I'll be back live in just a few.